Hi, I'm Heather and welcome to this Heart Healing Yin Yoga session. You'll need a pillow or two pillows for this practice. So you may want to pause the video and go grab those now. You can use one pillow or two pillows, or if you have a yoga bolster, pull your pillows or bolster to the base of your spine and relax onto the pillows on your back. You can cross your legs, or you can bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to splay out left and right. Bringing your palms first on top of your ribs. Beginning to grow your breath. As you inhale, your belly fills with air, and feel your ribs broaden and widen left and right with your inhalation. As you exhale, very slowly, feel the ribs soften back in towards one another. In this Heart Healing Yin Yoga class, I will be keeping my talking to a minimum so you can go deep into the stillness and the healing. Everything I say is optional, so trust always your own direct experience above all else. And allow anything that wants to come up to be healed to just flow up and release. So any places in the body where we've stored issues that require healing, there'll be a contraction or pain. Open the arms out wide. There can also be, instead of contraction or pain, there can be tightness or just a numbness. You might not even feel that area and not even know that you don't feel into that area. So use deep, slow belly breathing like a wave to breathe in healing into these tight, painful, or numb spots. With every breath, breathing in more light, more spaciousness, more energy to flow through this area of the body. Feel the heart open as you spread the arms even wider out from shoulder height. Allow the heart to begin to soften open. So healing the heart, it's not just the heart itself, it's the midpoint of the chest, radiating all the way through to the back of the heart between the shoulder blades. So in the middle of the entire chest, radiating like a light. It spreads, this heart energy spreads down the arms to the fingertips and also down the left and right side of the body to the hips. So feeling an opening into this entire heart area. If you can soften into the warmth spreading throughout the middle of your chest and feel it radiating down your arms. Feeling a warmth or a tingling perhaps in the palms and the fingertips. See how much tenderness you can bring into each transition today. So very tenderly bring the knees together. Press the hands into the mat, roll up. You're going to come onto your side, so I'm mirroring you, your left shin parallel with the side of the mat, and your right knee, your right shin is parallel with the top of the mat. Then roll down onto your pillows, onto your left side, and stretch your right arm up over your head. Perhaps the palms touch, perhaps not. Just root down into the earth here and roll your chest a little bit more open. Breathing into the heart center that runs along your side body here. Seeing how gentle and tender you can be with yourself as you slowly glide up to sitting, keeping your legs where they are, and gently turning from the navel center, from the low belly, coming into a little twist for just 1 to 2 breaths here. Then unwind, coming into that exact same pose on the other side. You can keep your pillows where they are, or you can bring them to the other hip. Lower down onto your side and stretch your arm overhead. Feel the length along the entire side body. Roll your chest a little open and breathe deeply into this heart chakra along the entire side of the body. Tenderly and gently, slowly come back up. And then come into the gentle twist for 1 to 2 breaths. Lengthen up to the crown of your head and twist from the navel center. Release that, move your pillows out of the way, come to hands and knees, and we'll work deeper into some healing heart work. So coming to hands and knees, you're going to want to keep your hips directly over the knees, walk your hands out, lower your forehead down onto a block or all the way to the floor. Coming into a healing heart flow. On the inhalation, you'll tuck the chin, round the spine, press between the shoulder blades up to the sky, and on the exhalation, lower your forehead back down towards the block or the mat. On the inhalation, you tuck the chin, round the spine, really press the back of the heart up, hold the breath, and then slowly exhale, releasing the forehead back down to the mat, feeling the front of the heart expand. Adding on this time, inhale, tuck the chin, press the back of the heart up, spiral the light in the back of the chest, the back of the heart. Exhale, lower your forehead down to the mat and feel light flowing through the front of the heart and down into the earth, releasing any constriction blockages. Inhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, feel into the back of the heart, start to pull lots of light to swirl in the back of the heart chakra, and exhale, lower the forehead down. Release anything that you're ready to heal or release out of the front of the heart and into the earth for recycling. So I'll do it one more time with you. Inhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, pull healing light down from the cosmos into the back of the heart, spiral. Exhale, forehead towards the mat, release out of the front of the heart. Slowly come back to tabletop, hands and knees, and then bring your right knee forward in between your hands. Keep your hips square. You can always bring a pillow underneath your right hip, and then lower down any amount, perhaps just on your hands here, onto your forearms, releasing the top of the head onto a block or the backs of your hands, or at any point stretching your arms out in front of you, fingertips to touch, and forehead, third eye to the mat. On each inhalation, pull light into the heart center. Each exhalation, smile into the heart center and feel the light spiral. So each deep, slow breath in, pull light into the heart center. Smile and swirl the light on the exhale around and around within the center of your chest. An option here is to work with a healing breath. Deep breath in to the heart center. Hold the breath, spiral the light with a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Allow anything that needs to release from the heart to wash away. Retain the breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So every deep breath in, pull light to spiral in the heart center, retain the breath and count to 4. Slow breath out, let anything that wants to release out of the heart, retain the breath out and count to 4. Being gentle and tender with yourself, slowly press into the hands and rise back up. Roll onto the right hip, swing the left leg all the way around. So you might want to cross your legs, this is beautiful. Or you can stack your left knee on top of your right knee. Give the knees a little push so you can ground both sitting bones to the mat. Stretch your arms forward, right arm under the left arm, backs to the hands or palms to touch. You can bring the elbows up to shoulder height, ground down through the sitting bones. Lengthen the spine. And then allow the spine to start to rock and sway left to right. So from side to side, left to right, like a snake, just slowly swinging left and right from the base of the spine upwards, allowing your body to move you here. Unwind the arms and roll your shoulders very slowly backward a few times just to relax and release. And then you bring the sole of the left foot to the outside of the right knee, or you can straighten your right leg. So lift the right arm up and hug the left knee in towards your chest, bringing your left fingertips behind you. Lengthen up to the crown of the head, lengthening the spine. And then allow your spine to slowly unwind, so no rush. At any point when you feel like you want to go deeper, you can bring your right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Release with tenderness out of the pose, unwinding, and coming around to hands and knees again. You'll step your right foot forward. Maybe you want to double up the mat like I'm doing, so you have more cushioning for your left knee. You can bring your fists to the inside of the right foot, or your palms to the inside of the right foot onto the mat. Relax your shoulder blades down your back, and at any point you can come deeper into the pose onto your forearms. Breathing deeply in and out of the nose here on each breath in, filling your belly, expanding your side ribs, expanding your heart. Each slow, smooth exhalation out the nose, seeing where you can release, let go, and soften. Slowly come out of the pose to hands and knees and wind your mat if it's folded over. And circle the hips 2 or 3 times just to release out of the low back. We'll come into that series on the other side, so bringing your left knee forward in between your hands. You can use that pillow or block underneath your left hip. Lowering down any amount, perhaps onto the palms of the hands in front of you, onto the forearms. Your forehead can release on top of a block, top of your hands, or your forehead all the way to the mat, and extend your arms out in front of you. Coming into sleeping swan. On each inhalation, pull heavenly energy from the cosmos down through the crown of the head into the heart space. Each exhalation, spiral this light in the heart chakra, in the upper dantian, so the entire chest area between the sternum and the middle of the shoulder blades. Deep breath in, pull light into the crown of the head, down into the midpoint of the chest. As you exhale, spiral the light here. An option here is to work with a healing breath. Deep breath in to the heart center. Hold the breath, spiral the light with a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Allow anything that needs to release from the heart to wash away. Retain the breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So every deep breath in, pull light to spiral in the heart center. Retain the breath and count to 4. Slow breath out. Let anything that wants to release out of the heart. Retain the breath out and count to 4. Being tender and gentle with yourself, release up out of the pose. Roll onto your left hip, circle your right leg forward, coming to the opposite, cross the legs this time, or stacking your right knee on top of the left. Give a little push. Your heels are coming back towards your hips and ground down into the sitting bones. Bring your left arm under the right arm, back of the hands or palms to touch. And then relax the spine and allow it to sway gently from the base of the spine upwards like a wave, rocking left and right, allowing your body to move you here. So moving laterally left to right in a wave-like motion. Unwind the arms. And then bring your right sole of the foot to the outside of the knee. You can straighten your left leg, ground down into both sitting bones again. And bring your left arm around the knee. Your right fingertips behind you, twisting open from the navel center. Extend the spine up tall to the crown of the head and allow the body to unwind slowly. So allow the spine to unwind deeper and deeper here. Any point, you can bring your elbow to the outside of the knee to deepen the pose. Slowly unwind. Cross your legs. Just allow the spine to flow upward and then come to hands and knees. No rush. Step your left foot forward to the outside of the hand. Maybe you want to double up your mat as I'm doing so you have more cushioning for the right knee. Bring your hands to the inside of the foot, or you can come up onto fists. Or at any point, you can lower down onto the forearm, just relaxing the shoulder blades, the shoulders down your back, away from your ears. Each deep belly breath, filling up with more light. Each slow exhalation, seeing where you can soften and release, making more space within you. Very slowly, tenderly release out of the pose. Come to hands and knees and circle the hips 3 times. Releasing out of the low back. Perhaps one way and then the other. And lower all the way down onto your belly, no rush. Elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms parallel in straight lines with one another. Stay here or reach back with the right hand for the right foot. Your fingertips can point backwards or slowly revolve your fingertips forward towards the front of your mat, pressing your toes, your heel down to the outside of the right hip. Revolving your right elbow open so it points straight back behind you, coming into a massive shoulder quadricep, heart opening stretch. At any point, if you want to go even deeper into this yin pose, you can press into the left palm and press the left arm towards straight. And make sure that this feels healing and good for your low back. Releasing the foot if you have it, bringing your forearm back down parallel with the left, extending your right leg out long. And as you're ready, lowering your forehead down on top of your hands, taking just a few breaths to rest and soften into the earth. Feel the earth holding you. Send your energy down deep into the earth, like roots, and ask the earth for her blessings. Ask to be filled with abundance in all areas of your life and wait for the answer. And as you're ready, come back up onto the forearms in line with one another. Shoulders above elbows, stay here or reach back with the left arm for the left foot. You can keep your fingertips pointing straight behind you or begin to swivel the fingertips forward, bending your elbows so it points straight back behind you. Massive chest and shoulder quadricep opener here. Press the heel down to the outside of the left hip. Any point you want to come deeper, you can straighten your right arm, making sure this is healing and pain-free for the low back. As you're ready, slowly release out of the pose, lowering your forehead all the way down on top of your hands for a few sweet breaths. Once again, grounding into the earth, allowing the earth to hold you, and asking for her blessings and abundance to flow up to you, waiting for the answer. See if you can feel the loving energy flowing up from the earth to you. And as you're ready, press the hands into the mat, press the mat away, coming to hands and knees. And then bring your knees to the width of the mat, sit back on your heels. Extend your arms out in front of you, lowering your forehead to the mat. Coming into Balasana. On your in breath, pulling light up from the base of the spine, from the earth, all the way up into your heart center. And on your exhalation, pulling light from the cosmos, heavenly energy, down to the crown of the head, into the heart center. So inhale, earth energy, light up through the spine into the heart center. And on the exhalation, pull heavenly light energy down to the crown of the head, into the heart center. Slowly come up and open the legs out wide in a V, flexing the toes straight towards the sky. And we're going to be linking breath, pranayama, with a wave-like movement of the spine. So on your inhalation, you're going to press back, rounding the low back, pressing the shoulder blades back, tucking the chin slightly. And then on your exhale, straight spine, flowing the heart down towards the earth for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Flat back, flow the heart to the floor. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, round the spine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, round the spine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, flat back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Melt. Inhale, round the spine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Few more times here. Breathing into the count of 4 and out for the count of 8. Very slowly coming back up, bringing the legs together, sit on your heels, lengthen the spine just to integrate for a moment. Close the eyes. Then find your meditative seat, so you might want to sit up on a bolster or blanket, cross your legs, stack your shoulders above your hips, warm your hands, and bring them on top of your heart center. Just feeling into all of the work, the healing heart work you've done today, for about 2 minutes. Now bring your palms face up in front of the heart. Inhale, stretch the arms forward and out. Lift the gaze, lift the heart open. Exhale, sweep the arms forward, palms to touch, thumbs to press against the sternum. As you inhale, press the arms out, spread the arms wide, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, sweep the arms forward. And hands together in front of the heart, press the thumbs to the sternum. Inhale, send your love out all the way around the planet to spiral. Exhale, pull more love glowing into your heart center. On the inhalation, flow love from your heart out all the way around the planet to every sentient being on the planet. Exhale, pull more loving light, healing, loving light into your heart center. Feel it spiral in the middle of your chest. A few more times. Inhale, lift the heart, spread the arms. Send your love out to spiral. Exhale, bring the hands back to the heart, pulling more love and light to spiral in your heart center. Inhale, open the arms, sending love and light out to spiral around the planet, every part of the planet, every being. Exhale, hands to the heart. Feel the light spiral in the heart center. Continuing now on your own in this moving meditation. Bringing now your right palm on top of your heart and your left palm on top of the right. Feeling the light and love, warmth, spiraling in the middle of your chest. Radiating out farther and farther until it's circulating within your heart and also all the way around you. Now you can slowly blink your eyes open. We'll open up the healing power of our hands by knocking the inside of the wrists together, gently and lovingly. Knocking the inside of the wrists together, shake the hands, and then knock the outside edge of the hands, the pinkies together. Pinky edge of the hand. And then knocking the back side of the wrist together. Knock, knock, knock. There should be no pain. Then clap your hands together a few times. Shake the hands and rub them together. Then spread your fingers out wide. Bring your hands in front of the heart and begin to pulse the hands closer together and then farther apart, letting the elbows guide the movement so you can feel perhaps a warmth or density, pressure between your palms. Rub the hands together again and bring your healing hands over your heart, awakening your own healing, activating energy for heart healing here. Resting here for just a few short minutes, and I will also send you a healing heart attunement on my behalf, a Reiki healing heart attunement. Now it's time to slowly lie all the way back into Shavasana. You can bring one pillow or two pillows for underneath the knees for extra nurturing. And hands on the heart or the belly, or open the arms out to the side, turning the palms up, and just allow any excess energy to buzz and burn off. So be with whatever happens here, don't judge it. Let the energy settle, refine, radiate, and heal. Shavasana. You are more than welcome to stay here longer. Otherwise, roll onto your side, take 2 deep breaths on your side, and then press the palm into the mat to come to sit. I'm wishing you so much love, heart healing, joy, and peace. Namaste.